is going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Welcome to the show. Glad you all could make it, as always. Hope you're having a good Friday. Markets are a little red today, but, considering what we've been through, not so bad, right? Not so bad at all. My thoughts on the market today, as always, I like to find a funny little graphic that kind of represents my thoughts for the day, and this was it. This was it, because once again, we woke up to more China nuking FUD. Getting real old. Really old. Crypto Doggy's got a fun meme contest going on. If you like memes and know how to make memes and know how to get a good laugh out of people, I highly suggest you try your hand at it. Why not? What do you got to lose? They're giving away free money. Make a good meme, get free money. Can't beat that. Altcoin Psycho says he felt more fear in this week's drop than he did in 2018. That's saying something. That is really saying something. Old Michael Saylor went on CNBC today to preach the word of Bitcoin. Preach on, sir, preach on. All right, let's jump into it. Take an overall macro look at the markets here. We are sitting at $1.5 trillion down. Oh, what is it down from yesterday? Is that a $2 billion? I think we were at $1.7 trillion yesterday. So, down $2 billion on the day. 24-hour volume looking pretty thin too at 200 billion. That's pretty thin. Bitcoin dominance continuing to climb. We're up to 43.8% right now, and ETH is continuing to slip down to 17%. Look at the gas prices, 140 Gwei, continuing to climb. Bitcoin currently sitting at $35,000, 461. Yep, that's how we say numbers. Down 11% on the day. Ethereum at $2,269, down 17% on the day. Finance coin sitting at $292. Goodness, down 23% today. Cardano down 20%. XRP down 18%. It looks like we're continuing to slide here as the show progresses. We'll take a look at the sticks here in a second. Dogecoin falling to down 16% today. Polkadot down 26%. My goodness. And the Internet of Computers down 23%. Wow. USDC is our number 10 coin right now. Interesting. Yeah, we must be feeling some pain. I'm afraid to look, guys. I'm afraid to look. But here it is. Here's the 5-minute chart on Bitcoin. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. All right. When I looked at market cap right there, it looked like we were nuking pretty hard. Here's the thing, though. We've had a rough week, right? It has been a bad, volatile week in our crypto markets. And now we're going into a low volume, high volatility weekend. So, like I've been saying for the past few days on the show, guys, do not be surprised if we try to retest our previous low that we put in here. What was it on Bitcoin? It was pretty awful. If we take a look, what was it? 30 grand. This is on Bitstamp. Bitstamp showing a low of 30 grand. I would not be surprised one bit if we come down and we retest this low over the weekend. And you know how our weekends go. Yeah, it could be worse than that. We could continue to just fall. There's a lot of people eyeing 25,000 right now as our next level that we're going to. So, it's bloody. Not going to sugarcoat it. It is bloody out there. And we continue to just get pounded over and over and over again with terrible, terrible news. What are you going to do, right? Keep calm. Hold on. All right? That's what we do. All right, let's jump into the sticks, or not the sticks, headlines. Let's do headlines. Find out what's driving our prices here. This was it. This was the news that nuked us. Bitcoin tumbles as China issues yet another threat. Another warning from China sends cryptocurrency prices into the red. Bitcoin and the rest of Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market turned negative today as news of China regulatory crackdown surfaced. The government issued a statement pledging to introduce tighter crypto regulations. The Inner Mongolian province has also announced a whistleblower program for reporting Bitcoin miners. Bitcoin investors have panicked for a third consecutive day, sending the asset 12% into the red. Today, it's because China sent out another warning to the crypto industry, specifically targeting miners. So, guys, this continues to happen. China, if you're new to the crypto market and you don't know this, China does this literally multiple times a year. China has been doing this since 2017, if not before, probably even before 2017. This is just something that they do to try and crash the markets because they have zero control over it. And it's gotten significantly worse over the past month to 2 months because they launched their Chinese yuan, their state digital currency that they want everybody to use that gives you all of your private information. Well, big surprise, nobody's using it. Literally nobody is using it. And the test run that they did do, people hated it and said that no, that they aren't going to use it. So they're struggling right now. They are really, really struggling. And in their statement, they go on to talk about how they fear that cryptocurrencies are an actual threat to their economy. So they are doing everything that they can to kill our markets and keep people out of it. That's the China FUD. That's why we nuked. And there's more. I mean, you had this nonsense happening too. The Deutsche Bank analyst says Bitcoin's value is based on wishful thinking. Deutsche Bank analyst suggests that Bitcoin's value was based on wishful thinking soon after the cryptocurrency plummeted in price. So yeah, Deutsche Bank decided to jump on that bandwagon. I would almost guarantee you that they were buying Bitcoin behind the scenes, and here's how I can guarantee that. Institutional Bitcoin buying spiked around Wednesday's crash. Bitcoin outflows from over-the-counter desks spiked, signaling dipped demand for institutional investors. If you don't know what over-the-counter desks are, that's where you go to an OTC market if you're looking to buy $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. You don't buy $1 billion worth of crypto on the exchanges, right? Like the poors do, like you and I do. No, you go to an over-the-counter and you buy it there. That way, you don't affect the price, and you get probably some sort of discount on bulk or whatever the hell that the rich folks do. So yeah, here's the chart, courtesy of Glassnode. As you can see, this was our crash. And there's the amount of Bitcoin that left the OTC desks. I'll let that chart speak for itself. You guys know what I'm thinking. So yeah, that's that. And then of course we go on. DBS, which is one of the world's largest banks, says that Bitcoin is potentially a better store of value than the US dollar. The bank made the comment, among several others, in a note to clients this week. Then we had a British member of Parliament go on to the Parliament floor and say that Ethereum will flip Bitcoin, and that he is confident that the flipping will happen, and that they need to encourage innovation. He vows to campaign for a regulatory sandbox for crypto in the UK. And then you had Australia Financial Services Minister come forward and say that they aren't going to stand in the way of crypto. Australia's Financial Services Minister said that cryptocurrencies are a part of individuals' personal choice and responsibility. That's right. And in other news, Nebraska legislator approves framework for digital asset banks. If signed by the governor, the legislation would create a state charter for crypto banks. You guys see where I'm going with all these headlines, and how the last 4 headlines that I showed you completely blow the first 2 headlines that I showed you right out of the water, as far as just the nonsense that we're getting in the news right now. My point is, stay focused, right? Remember why you're here. Remember why you made your investments into crypto. And don't let them shake you out. Don't let all the scary news that we're getting right now shake you out of your investment and what you know to be true. That's my advice. Moving on. Crypto exchanges FTX, BitMEX move to offset carbon emissions through donations. Good for them. Crypto exchanges FTX and BitMEX have committed to becoming carbon neutral. Both firms plan to donate a small percentage of transaction fees to carbon offsetting organizations. Cool. See? I mean, alright, Elon has a complaint about crypto, and the crypto community responds by addressing those complaints. Good for you, crypto community. I'm so proud. Last up in our headlines, privacy coin Monero rises 30% after Biden reveals tax plans for crypto transactions. Congratulations to all you Monero holders. Leading privacy-centric cryptocurrency Monero is one of the few tokens to enjoy a bullish impulse following Biden's new tax plans. Can't imagine why. Monero, a leading privacy token, hides users' identities when transacting. Sure does. Increased by 32%. Just threw this story in there because, not financial advice. I'm just a graphics guy, but do with that information what you will. Alright, let's take a look at the sticks, find out what's happening. How bad is it getting out there? My goodness, guys, it is 1,000,000 degrees in my house. I am sweating like crazy. Summer is approaching. I should probably turn the air conditioning on. As always, guys, if there's any charts you want to look at, anything that you're worried about right now that you'd like to take a look at on the old sticks here and do a little TA on, let me know. Just throw it in the chat. I am your crypto buddy. You can see we are continuing to dump. Bitcoin is coming down a little more. Let's take a look at the 5-minute. Yep, sure is. It's going to be a long night, it looks like, folks. My suggestion would be this weekend, maybe just don't even look at the charts. Maybe set yourself some alerts to go off, if we fall to 25,000, for example. Or if we go up to 50,000, maybe set some alerts there. Other than that, I wouldn't worry about crypto this weekend. I really wouldn't. We're going to see manipulation. We're going to see fear. We're going to see panic. This too shall pass. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Head on over to the 4-hour chart. See how bad the damage is getting. Look at that. Ethereum's just about to, wow, just about down to its wick points here. Yeah, guys, it's going to get bad. It is going to get bad. And it's low volume. I mean, look what's causing it, right? If we go back up here to Bitcoin, I always look at Bitstamp for actual volume numbers. Look at that. Look at that. We are dumping right now on relatively just pathetic volume as far as I'm concerned. My goodness. If we zoom out, well, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. If we zoom out here, let's take a look at the daily and really analyze our volume here. So if we come down and we take a look at what the volume's like right now compared to what we have been seeing. I mean, look at that. We're not even half of the volume that we had, just 2 days ago. And then if we actually look at the volume from, or earlier back in the bull run here when we really had volume coming in, it's pretty pathetic. I mean, there is a little substance to it, right? I'm not going to sugarcoat it. There is some substance to the sell-off that we have seen here. So, but if as we look at our 4-hour here, if we do fall past, if we fall past 29,000, we're in trouble. We are certainly in trouble. There can be no denying that. So something to keep an eye on. COOK is in the house. What's up, buddy? My silent partner, the master of the chat. Glad you could join us. We're just sitting here crying over the Bitcoin chart right now, trying to get a feel of where we could be going over the next couple days, our low volume, high volatility weekend that we're heading into. Let's see, Bitcoin is continuing to dump. Getting a little bit of volume to back it up too, so I'm not too worried about it. Where are we at with Doge? Doge dumping hard right now. We're looking at 5-minute charts is where we're at. I want to switch over to 4-hour, even though COOK is wiring a kitchen. That is the hardest working fella you will ever meet right there, folks. Hardest working fella. Hopefully crypto can make him rich so he can not have to do this crap for other people anymore. Binance coin dumping hard too, right alongside the rest of the market. COOK says his butt hurts. On charts too, for sure. China nuked us today, buddy. We had more China FUD driving our markets down even more. And we are seeing a significant sell-off right now, folks. This is getting worse and worse as our live stream continues. Wow. I keep coming back to Bitcoin to just kind of gauge how bad it's getting, but you saw BNB just now is what I did have pulled up. It's significant. Look at that. Cake is about to fall below where we crashed the other day. My God, folks. My God. $12. Unbelievable. XRP. Look at that. XRP is now fallen below where we crashed the other day. Wow. Blood in the water, folks. Blood in the water. Cardano, how's that holding up? Oh my goodness. Well, you know, there's I hate to say it, but unfortunately I did call this one. Hell, I called this one back when we crashed, what was it, a month ago? This is when I first began screaming bearish words. And here we are. It has definitely gotten significantly worse. Although, hell, even I couldn't have expected we'd end up this bad. Jumping back to Bitcoin here. C-Dub, is there anything you want to look at? Any charts you're worried about? Even though at this point, pretty sure you and I are basically in the same boat, watching our precious Binance Smart Chain coins just hemorrhage. Absolutely hemorrhage. We're almost down to 30% on BNB. Cake is 30% down. Good Lord. Yep. All right, guys. That's the charts. It's it is a thing. I strongly recommend you take my advice and set those alerts that I mentioned earlier, and just try to ignore crypto for the weekend, because, yep, it's gonna get bad. It is definitely going to get bad. CWK wants to look at something green. There you go. The only green chart that I have. Unbelievable. Up 3.7% right now, C-Dub. What are they doing after hours? Nah, nothing too spectacular after hours, but certainly did have a run up during the day, that's for sure. Here's your green chart, buddy. I hope that helps. About to have a pitchfork come flying through my window. I can feel it. I can feel it. Okay. Here's one for you. Let's see. USDC. There you go, friend. There you go. Here's a positive. Oh no, even our stable coin's gone negative. Wow. Well, I was gonna pull up USDC and show you something positive, but even that has gone negative. My goodness. Alright guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. That is all I got. As always, if you enjoyed the show, if you enjoyed today's content, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, ping the notification so that you know when we're going live. I try to go live every day around 4 o'clock, where we will bring you news and random thoughts that come out of my brain. Alright guys, we're going to do it all again tomorrow. As always, have a good weekend.